Hello, hello, hello. This is Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. Let me make sure everything is in place. Is everything in place? Just about. Yep, we are good to go. Just had to remove something in the background out of the way. I had just used my laptop, so I don't know how come it had moved. But hey, I am here again at 2 o'clock live. I'm Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. Great to be back today, again, sharing with you. If you are female, you are a senior manager or a director within an organization, and you aspire for a more senior position because you are ready for the responsibility, you're ready for the authority, you are a driven woman. You know you can move mountains and you are ready to move mountains. Then you are listening to the right person. I am Coach Kemi, CEO and founder of How to Think Global Consulting Empire. And today, hi Dion, hi Lynn. And today I want to share with you, throughout the month of June, we're looking at emotions. And this week, we're looking at emotions and mental health. Not mental ill health, but mental health. Because mental health, I shared that with you 2 days back. Go back and look at my video if you are not here. I shared that with you what the WHO's definition of mental health is, or being healthy. It has to do with physically, socially, and mentally whole. It's not just healthy. And then we take out mental health. Mental health is the backbone of being healthy. It does not matter how healthy your body is. If mentally you are not healthy, we will know it will have a plummeting effect on everything else you do. So your mentality is critical. And I hinge mental health and mental ill health on how you think. And your emotions are connected fully to how you think. So today, I want to ask you a question. I have my notes here, I'll be looking at them. Do you make this mistake at work? Working flat out to prove yourself. Let me clear this up right from the get-go. You have nothing to prove, not to yourself and not to anyone. You have nothing, absolutely nothing to prove. You know why? Because you're already human. We see it. That's enough. You are not me, so you are already unique. We see it. That's enough. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, and you don't need to prove anything to yourself. I hear that a lot. And when we start talking about proving things, we're putting pressure. Prove, pressure. Prove, pressure. Prove this, pressure. You don't need to put pressure anywhere. None of us thrive well under pressure. And I was one of those women who say, yeah, when there's pressure, I work harder. But once you're done, you're flat out, you're mashed up, you're just out for the count. No one wants to consistently work under pressure. So don't use words or have stinking thinking that evokes and informs pressure upon you. So it is a lie. There's a sentence I've heard women use. This lie: women have to work twice as hard to be just as good. It is a lie. It's a lie. Someone started somewhere, and I hope it's not a woman. But whosoever said that, it is on. I don't have to work twice as hard to be just as good. I am good all by myself. You are good by being who you are. But because no one has shown you how to bring your A-triple-star game to the table, you think, well, you know, the men do it this way. Yeah, we have our styles, but that does not make you an F student, D student, C, A-triple-star or nothing else. That's what you should say to yourself. Now, the result of working flat out, number one, it's a mistake. Number two is it will bring on the onset of the early signs of mental ill health. And some of us are mentally unwell, but we don't know. I was mentally unwell. going way back to 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did not know. I suffered from depression. I did not know. I honestly did not know. Never been on antidepressants, never seen a doctor for it, but I did not know because I was just going down, 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 down. Because I just had I'd separated from my husband, going into a divorce. I was just going down. I did not have money. Money was that. I knew poverty like I've never known poverty. And I would never know poverty again. I was walking. I had a car that died a slow death, but it died. So where are you mentally? Are you busy rushing? I've got to get to work. I've got to do this. I've got to show everybody. Do you know what I've just said? That narrative is what's going on in your head. They are thoughts. It's not someone injecting you. Come on, run. Come on, do it. No one's doing that to you. You are doing it to yourself. You are doing it to yourself. And I think I have a guest here now. My granddaughter. She was coming to say hi. Oh, she's not happy with that. Her mom's taking her. She is not happy with that. She wanted to be on video. Anyway, let me mention there are 12 signs, 12 early signs of mental ill health. But I'm going to share only 4 of them with you, 4 out of the 12. And then I'm going to talk about just one. They are, number 1, early signs of mental ill health. Withdrawing from people or activities they would normally enjoy. I got this from Dr. Tonya Ogan. She is brilliant, a brilliant psychiatrist. Withdrawing from people or activities they would normally enjoy. That's number 1. Early signs of mental ill health. Number 2, sleeping or eating too much or too little. Number 3, feeling as if nothing matters. And number 4, consistently low energy. Let us look at number 2. Sleeping or eating too much or too little. Already, sleeping too much or too little, eating too much or too little has a detrimental effect on your thinking ability and your thinking capacity. If you don't have enough sleep, your brain does not work well. You will be slow, you will be tired. If you sleep too much, your body will not work well. If you eat too much, your body will not work well. If you eat too little, your body will not work well. It's because your brain informs hunger. Your brain determines, yeah, I'm hungry, okay, I need to go. And your brain, it's your thinking, and you are in control. The beautiful thing about emotions and mental ill health, or mental health, is that you are in complete control. You are in control of what you think. No one else is. You can decide if someone calls you a fool, you can decide whether to take those words and begin to think on them, or to put those words aside and remind yourself who you are. Who you are, and choose to think on those things. And then that detrimental effect on your thinking ability and capacity has an effect in turn on your emotions and therefore your mental health. Bottom line, in my opinion, your mental health and mental ill health are solidly about how you think. Solidly about how you think. Solidly about how you think. Not, I don't know. I have something called the How to Think therapy. You know, there's CBT, what's it? Behavioral therapy, something behavioral therapy. I'm sure everyone knows about CBT, or many of us do. You see, your mental health is, or your mental ill health is based on what I call STOS. STOS, STOS. And it stands for stinking thinking on steroids. If you have stinking thinking on steroids, you will fall ill and you begin to display early signs of mental ill health. So if what I've said so far is of interest to you, I'd like to share with you a program I've created and I've entitled Discover How to Control Your Emotions Without Becoming or Being Cold. It's a half-day VIP day, and it is virtual. So we will meet online from anywhere in the world. You can join me, and it's for just 3.5 hours. It's for females who aspire for more senior positions. You have been in your post for at least 2 years, and you know you are ready for a more senior position, but you feel unqualified. You're going to leave this VIP day knowing how to use your emotions and how to control them so that you show up with bold confidence in the office, you become more visible, and your voice is heard. And that voice makes a more effective change to the bottom line of your organization. It helps to benefit your organization because you speak up now, because you know who you are. You know where you are. Yeah, cognitive behavioral therapy. Thank you, Lynn. You know where you are. You know who you are. And you'll be showing up with your A game. And I take you from A game to a single star game, a double star game, a triple star game. Those are the women that move mountains. So let me tell you what this program is all about. And this is what we're going to cover. First of all, we're going to jump on the phone to discuss where your emotions are, where you want them to be, and what the gap is. And this is not part of the 3.5 hours we'll spend together. This is just me and you getting to know each other. Also, we will do some foundational work so that we will not have to go into that during the time we spend together. Then the first 45 minutes when we do meet, I'll walk you step by step through what I call the READY formula for promotion. Now, the READY formula is an acronym I created out of the word ready, R-E-A-D-Y. And it helps to introduce you, first of all, to yourself, to right thinking, and to what we are going to do together. And also to determine whether, are you ready? Are you actually ready for this high place you're going? Because you see, the higher you go, the more people you are responsible for, the more critical, deft, needed decisions that you need to make. And so you've got to be ready for that. We don't want you promoted and then demoted. In the next hour, after that, you will learn the connection between your RQ and your EIQ. That's your relationship quotient and your emotional intelligence quotient. That left me for a second. Every relationship has to do with our emotions, how we control it, how we use it. And in this hour, you're going to learn how to relate using your emotions so it benefits your colleague, benefits your senior executives, benefits you, benefits everyone. Okay? So we're going to learn how to use it. The hour after that, in the second hour after that, we're going to do some role playing, and I'm going to give you some homework. Now, during the role play, what the role play will help us to do is to see whether if there are any hidden thoughts that have not shown up in the session so far, and we'll deal with them. Those hidden thoughts might be roadblocks to you moving forward. And so we'll deal with it in that time. And in the last 45 minutes, we shall recap and I'll answer any other questions that you may have. And I'll also gift you with my TFTS template, Think Fast, Think Strong template. It will do just that for you. Help you to think faster, help you to think strong so that you can achieve quicker and on a stronger level. If this sounds like what you are after, it's an investment of just £997. My half-day VIP day. This is an offer, my June 2018 offer, early summer offer is really nice and warm here in the UK. And there are only 5 spots. So if you are interested, please, there's going to be a link in the title above. It's by application only. Once you fill out the application, you submit it, it will come right back to me. All you have to do is to wait for me to come back to you within 24 hours when we'll book a date where we can actually go through that form and determine whether we are a good fit for each other. So just a reminder, it holds on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. British Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join me from anywhere in the world because it will be virtual. On Wednesdays only, it's 3.5 hours long. And let me remind you once more who this is for. It is for you. If you are female, a senior executive, senior manager, director upwards, and you aspire for a more senior position. This is for you if you are driven, if you are a thinker, if you are audacious, and you are ready for more responsibility, you are ready for more authority. You are that woman who can move mountains, and you are ready to. You're not just an A game player, you're an A triple star game player. Then this is for you. Click on the link above and let's have a chat wherever you're listening to this. Thank you so much. Remember, take care of you. Take a break, rest, relax, rejuvenate, sleep, have a snooze, have some tranquility, get into some ease. Don't work flat out. It's just not worth it. You're great anyway. Stay strong. I'm Coach Kemi. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.